Here come your Elk River Elks.
Jaden's out there.
4 minutes to go in warm-ups. Elk River taking on Blaine this evening. Blaine coming in as the third-ranked team in the district. Elk River the fourth-ranked team. Oh, I'm sorry, Blaine is the second-ranked team. Excuse me. Second behind Andover. Elk River is your fourth-ranked team. Rogers is sandwiched in between the two of them. Should be a pretty good contest tonight. Elk River lost to Blaine last time they played. I think the score was 4-2 if I remember correctly. That was in Blaine. Blaine's a good hockey team, a lot of skill, a lot of size as well. They're one of the bigger teams we will face this season. Some of their kids are the size of Bantams. One thing about Blaine, their goaltender was definitely beatable. Elk River just didn't get a lot of opportunities, scoring only 2 goals. And I remember the shot total was low. About 30 degrees outside. Sunny day in Elk River today, which is good because we started the morning with snow on the ground. I'm going to test real quick, make sure we're up and running, and talk to you in 2 minutes. Hey Derek, can you check and see if we're up?
Net, I don't mind telling you. We're going over the net.
42 seconds to go in warm-ups. So there'll be a change to the lineups tonight. Ethan Toft is out with an illness. So, Toft, if you're watching, get better. Look forward to having you back. Not sure what that's going to mean for the lineups. Peterson is back from her injury. She saw limited action in the last game. So the lines could be pretty funky all night long. We'll have to keep our eye on that. We'll let you know as it evolves. Just heard the horn, so we should be getting started here pretty quick. This will be a tough contest for Elk River. Be the toughest game we've had for sure in several weeks. One thing's for sure, it's going to be fast up and down the ice. I'll try to remember to hit the replays. You got to hit the button right after a goal. I'll try to remember so that pulls up on the screen for you. Pretty good crowd on hand tonight already. Looks like the black line comes out to start for the Elk River Elks. And Millis will be centering up that line. Here we go. We're going to play some hockey. It's Millis, flanked by Dahlberg and Harris. And Blaine will win that face-off. They're going to retreat into their own zone. Goalie's going to push that aside. Blaine trying to exit the zone. They do. They're going to bring that up ice through the neutral zone. Eggy's going to cut his guy off. The puck gets thrown out front. Dahlberg comes away with it. Dahlberg moving his feet early. Now Millis is going to drive down the right-hand side. He's going to shoot, and that goes off the side of the net. So not sure that was on goal. It went off side of the net. Ooh, throws it out front to Harris. Harris trying to get his tape on. He does. Puts it on net. The goalie gets it right between his pads. The goalie was already down in the butterfly, and the puck ended up right between his two pads. So Christian comes out as the center of the red line with Miller and Gustafson. Gustafson's got it, throws it up to Holmes. Holmes misplays it. Blaine player flies right by Holmes. Now Lerberg back. Lerberg knocks that off the tape of the Blaine player. Lerberg takes his guy into the wall. Puck comes out front. Gustafson can't control. Gets thrown below the goal line. Derek, move back one step. Thank you. Now it's down low. Lerberg battling to this guy. Lerberg chips it up the boards. But that's Gustafson is late to get there. So Lerberg's still battling with this guy below the goal line. Lerberg backhands it up to Miller. Miller's got it in his skate, kicks it to Christian. Christian now brings it through neutral ice. Christian drives down the right-hand side. Christian doing it all with one hand. And he's going to make a little move. He throws it up to Jackson. Jackson takes a look in the slot, throws it. Nice shot. It goes down off a pad. And Blaine brings it right back up the ice. Lerberg's going to give chase. Lerberg's got Jackson with him. Lerberg takes a look, and he's going to throw it up to Miller. Miller tries to tap it over to Drew. Jacobson does a flyby, and the puck gets knocked back down in the Elk River zone. Oren comes out and plays that over to Jackson. Now there's a scrum along the boards. Jackson reverses direction. He's challenged by two different Blaine players. Then it looks like Gustafson comes over to help. Lerberg plays it up to Miller. Miller knocks it down, but Miller had to get off. So Blaine has the puck now. They control it through the neutral zone, but they lose it. Now they got it again. They're going to bring it up through the slot over to the wing. The wing takes a shot. Oh, it gets deflected by a high stick. Would have been a high stick if it would have gone in the net either way. Jacobson can't control the pass, so Blaine picks it off, brings it right back into Elk River zone. They shoot, and just goes wide. Peterson gives chase of the loose puck. She hands it up to Maverick. Maverick tries to backhand it out of the zone, doesn't. Blaine shoots it, and Michael blocks it. And it comes back into the neutral zone. Blaine really quick into the neutral zone to get it right back into Elk River zone. They shoot it again. Heavy pressure right now on Elk River and their defensive end. Blaine's got it. They throw it right out front. Nice little backhand, but Millis had stepped up to pick it off, and Millis is going to relieve the pressure and throw it all the way down the ice, and that will be an icing, so I'm just going to leave it right here. So 14 minutes remaining. Looks like we've got Lerberg and Holmes on D. Jackson and Eggy are the other pair. So we're rolling 4D with the absence of Toft. Millis wins the faceoff back to Lerberg. Lerberg spins around and throws it off the glass. Dahlberg gets it. Dahlberg does a great job of knocking it with his skate. Dahlberg races after it. Dahlberg shoots and scores! Dahlberg down the right-hand side with a great move. Shoots and scores in the right-hand corner of the net. Beats the Blaine goalie, and it's 1-0 Elk River. I missed it again. Darn it. Tried to get the replay in time, but I was too excited. All right, the puck gets thrown down into Blaine's zone. It's an ice, so that'll stop the clock. Darn it. Wish I would have captured that replay for you. So Dahlberg with some great work down the right-hand side of the rink. Right along the box. The players' benches, I should say. Flies in on net with a great shot and beats the goalie. 1-0 Elks, but Blaine's right back on the attack. They put it right down in front of the net. There's Lerberg and Miller defending. Lerberg throws it up. He gets checked after the play. Gets it up to Dahlberg. Dahlberg tries to play it up to Harris, but it's a good 5 or 6 feet in front of him. So Blaine's got it, and Blaine brings into the zone, but they're offsides. I'm going to try to zoom in a little bit, see if we can capture a little more of the action. So Elk River up 1-0 early. So Christian loses that face-off to Blaine. Blaine's going to throw it down into the zone. Oren comes out to stop the puck, but he doesn't. He misses the puck. So Eggy pinches his guy up against the boards. Christian comes over to help out. So there are 2 white sweaters, 2 blue sweaters down in the scrum. That play, or that puck gets deflected off of Christian. It ends up in the corner. And the puck ends up all the way down the end of the rink. So Elk River throwing it out of the zone. Getting a lot of icings early to relieve the pressure from Blaine. I tell you what, Blaine can move the puck. We saw this last time as well. Christian in the face-off dot for the Elks. He wins it back. Good win by Christian. Jackson plays it over to Miller. Miller reverses directions, throws it back to Eggy. Eggy takes a look. Oh, he plays it right off the Blaine player, so they intercept it. Gustafson's got it now. He gets it over to Christian. Christian looks. He throws it over to Miller, but it's just beyond his reach. Blaine, their transition game, they're going to quickly bring it right back into the Elk River zone. And that is an offsides. Which team? Oh. All right, Elk River Maverick wins the face-off. Holmes steps over, holds the zone for Elk River. Jacobson comes away with the puck. Jacobson's got it. He tries to shoot, but it gets taken off his tape. So Blaine tries to ring it off the boards. Peterson comes over there, captures the puck for a second. And it comes back to the blue sweaters. They're going to take it up ice. The Bengals rushing it through the neutral zone. They throw it down. It rattles off the kick plate. Holmes does a flyby. Peterson now comes over, pinches her guy up against the boards. Oh, Holmes goes down on a knee, backhands it, but it's to Blaine. Blaine throws it down below the goal line. That's Lerberg. He steps up, gets it around his guy. Now Jacobson tries to tap it up to Maverick, but it's just not fast enough. Blaine steps up and picks it off, and it gets thrown right back into the Elk River zone. So Lerberg's got it behind the goal line now. He looks. He throws it up to Holmes. Holmes throws it, and it's intercepted by Blaine. So he throws it right to a Blaine player. So lucky for Elk River there that didn't end up hurting him. Now Millis drives down. Millis, he shoots it, but it goes off his tape at the last second. He drove really hard down to the net, but lost the handle on the puck at the last second. So we're in Blaine's zone now. Harris comes away with it. Harris has got it. He's in the slot all by himself. He tries to get to Millis. It's the right idea. It just didn't work. He tried to kind of push the puck to Millis. Now the puck gets slung down below the goal line. It comes out to the D. The D throws it down to the wing. The wing throws it to the center right in front. That's Jackson who gets bumped off his skates, but Eggy comes away with the loose puck. Eggy's challenged, but he carries it right across the neutral zone. He throws it down into the corner. He's still giving chase. It's Eggy and the Bengals doing battle down in the corner. Finally, Harris comes over to help out, throws it up to Jackson. Jackson takes a look, throws it off a Bengal, and that gets deflected wide. That puck comes out of the zone. Jackson again gives chase. Lerberg was back covering the front of the net. Now Jackson's got it. Jackson's lost it, but it ends up on Lerberg's tape, and Lerberg just chips it out of the zone. Tried to chip it up to Gustafson, but it was ahead of him. Now the Bengals play through the neutral zone. The Elks take it off their tape and throw it right back into the zone. Elk River will change behind the play. Christian steps up, but he can't hold the zone. The puck gets sent down below the Elk River goal line. Lerberg gives chase. Lerberg's got it now. Lerberg's skating it up the left side, backhands it over to Miller. Miller throws it all the way down, but that's going to be an icing on Elk River. And Coach Drugsman is talking to Miller. Doesn't want to see another ice, I don't think. Wasn't just Miller, it's pretty much been everybody trying to ice the puck here and relieve the pressure. Christian now in the face-off dot for the Elks. Oh, here comes Miller. He was off, and now he's back on again. So Christian races to the puck. He throws it around, but it's to a Bengal. The Bengals still have it. So the Blue Sweaters control, but they turn it over to Christian. Christian's now driving up the ice. Christian dives down to the right side. He throws it across for Miller, but it was ahead of him. Miller couldn't catch up to it. Now Christian's got it back below the goal line. He's pressured. They knock the puck off his tape. He's got it back. He tries to throw it to Dahlberg. And then the Bengals come away with it. So they throw it up to Holmes. Holmes holds his own for a second. Holmes tries to chip it again. Now it's right back to Holmes. Good job by Dahlberg coming over to support Holmes. Now Miller's got it, but there's 3 white sweaters in one spot, so they got to separate a little bit there. Maverick comes in. He's battling below the goal line. Then Dahlberg's battling as well. But the Bengals come away with it, so they're going to take it out of their own zone. They're coming up through the neutral zone down the left-hand side, but they get challenged by Dahlberg. Right back into their zone they retreat. Miller gives chase. They throw it up through the neutral zone. That goes past 2 Bengal players, and it's going all the way down, and it's going to be an ice. Holmes was giving chase to the puck, but the puck got across the goal line before Holmes could get there. Lerberg and Holmes will come off. Jackson and Eggy will come back on along with Peterson. Jacobson and Maverick. Puck comes out to Eggy up top. Eggy throws it right into a Bengal player. Boy, that stung him. Jackson now makes a cool little move in the neutral zone. He throws it up to Jacobson. Jacobson skates it in, throws it down. He's going to chase after it. The Bengals too quick for him, though. They get the puck out of the zone. Comes back to Eggy. Eggy plays to Jackson. Pace of play is very quick. There was an offside on the Elks. Jacobson was still in the zone when Jackson threw it down in, and that drew a whistle. Ha! Drew a whistle. Get it? That's right, folks. I'll be here all night. All right, Millis back in the face-off circle for the Elks. Eggy steps up. That Gets deflected off of Dahlberg. Back to Eggy. Eggy's got it on his tape. Throws it across to Jackson. Jackson with a great backhand pass right to Millis. Millis loses the handle. Throws it across to Harris. Millis loses the handle again. Now Millis is battling below the goal line. Millis, nice back check. Tries to lift the stick. Oh, there's a forearm shiver to Jackson. Yeah, and he's going to get called for that. The arm is up, and he gets pushed again. That's the second time. So he blasts Jackson with his forearm, and he's going to go to the box for it. So Bengals going, what he's like, what did I get called for? Are you serious? Oh, come on. Yeah. Denial. Just stay in a river in Egypt, folks. All right, so Elk River. That's looks like Miller is going to be in the face-off dot for the Elks. This is the power play unit. So Jacobson throws it back to Millis. Millis doesn't get much on it. Lerberg tries to step up. Can he hold it? No, the puck came out of the zone. Lerberg was hustling back, trying to hold the zone. Got his stick on it, but Blaine deflected it out of the zone. So now Blaine's going to bring it back into the Elk River zone. It's below the goal line. Lerberg retreats. Lerberg throws it back to Millis. Millis has got it now. Millis plays it up to Miller. Miller over to Christian. Christian plays it off of Gustafson's tape, and it goes down into the Bengals zone. All three Elks were trying to provide pressure. All three Elks skated by the puck, but Millis does a good job of holding the zone. Miller throws it back to Millis. Millis now takes a look, throws it across to Lerberg. Lerberg takes a look. He's going to shoot. Oh, he gets through. There's a rebound. There's a goal! So Christian gets the rebound. Oh, is Gustafson? Okay, so Lerberg with the assist, Gustafson with the goal.
You're right, Christian, Gustafson, and Lerberg.
I'm so confused. So either Christian or Gustafson scored and Lerberg got the assist. Christian scored. So Elk River scores on the power play. Blaine comes out of the box. Nice to see Elk River putting that power play together, making it work. So Elk River loses the face-off. Blaine comes away with it. It gets thrown through the neutral zone. Blaine's chasing it down. Blaine really fast, especially that number 10. So he skates. He drops it off to the D. The D, they got it right in front. Oh, that was a great job by Jackson. Jackson came in and saved the day at the very last second. Blaine still controls. Blaine throws to the slot wide open in front, and they score. First shot on Orrin is a goal. So Elk River went to sleep there, and Blaine cashed in. Wide open in the slot. You can't leave a guy open like that. I mean, pretty much every player in the league will, at the Pee Wee AA level, will score from that situation. I mean, one-on-one with a goalie and in the slot all by yourself and with nothing but time to daydream. So Elk River's got to clean up that one. All right, Millis is now going to throw it into the Bengal zone. They're going to try to bring it up the left-hand side of the ice. They try to throw it across ice. That gets deflected off a couple of sticks, and Michael comes away with it. Michael skates in front of the Elk River net, loses the puck. Blaine's got it. They shoot. Orrin shoos that aside. It's right out front again, and Orrin dives on it. And now there's a few high sticks. It was Eggy, and Eggy looks at the official and kind of gives him a what for. So Blaine letting Elk River know that they're not going to back down to any physicality. 5:44 in the official game clock. Millis loses the... I don't know if he lost that face-off or he played it back, but either way it ends up to Orrin, and that's another stoppage. So we'll set up and do it all over again. Shots are even right now, 5-5. Lerberg tries to get it up to Millis. Does. That's Millis playing it across to... Oh, and that's Harris. He gets knocked down. Boy, Blaine's physical. It's as close to Bantam hockey as we're going to see. Oh, there's a race. Beats Holmes. Shoots and scores. So it was a race, and Holmes just got beat. And Orrin gets beat as well, and now it's 2-2, just like that. Nope. Sorry on the replay again. I got to try to reset that. All right, so the puck comes down on Blaine's net. Miller gives chase. Score is tied up. Elk River came out in a flurry, scored a couple of goals, and Blaine has gotten right back into the hockey game. Jackson steps up, plays great defense, knocks it right off the tape of the blue sweaters. Christian tries to skate through a Bengal. That doesn't work. Christian throws it to another Bengal. Now the Bengals got it. They're going to bring it into the zone. He gets around Eggy. He backhands it. Oh, Michael does a great job, blocks it out front. The puck's right out front again. There's a shot and a goal. Oren's not seeing the puck tonight. You called it. So 3-2, just like that. Blaine have scored 1, 2, 3 unanswered. And Elk River having difficulty with Blaine's speed. They're getting past the D. And Oren's not seeing the puck well so far in this game. Blaine has scored 3 goals on 7 shots. If that gives you any idea, they're almost at a 50% clip. They throw it right out front. Oren shoos that aside. Jacobson comes away with it. That gets deflected off a blue sweater. Now it's right back on a blue tape. Now Blaine's got it up against the boards. They throw it, try to throw it past Holmes. Holmes does a nice job backhanding it. Holmes steps up again, backhands it again. That gets knocked down. Now there's a big scrum along the boards. I was just mentioning to Coach Christian that I've never seen the puck get pinned along the boards as much as it does in our games. That ends up on Holmes' stick. Holmes throws it right to the blue sweaters again. So they're going to try to bring it back through the neutral zone. They throw it. Oh, it gets past Lerberg. Now they shoot. Holmes comes over to help. Oren didn't see it. It rolled up his shoulder. Finally lands close to his glove. Blaine all over Elk River right now. 3:27 remaining in the first. Elk River now down a goal after being up by 2. Millis in the face-off dot for Elk River. Elk River needs an answer. They're going to win that face-off. Jackson comes away with it. He's moving his feet tonight. He throws it off the boards and out of the zone. Bengals and Millis are giving chase. Bengals control. Millis pressuring down in the corner on the forecheck. Dahlberg comes to help out. Bengals come away with it. Oh, Millis with a nice back check. Gets the puck for a second, but the Bengals got it again. Comes out. Jackson does a nice job of holding it. Jackson with some good moves on the blue line. Now he's going to throw it down low. Jackson playing really well. That puck gets rung along the kick plate. Comes up to Eggy. Eggy's going to shoot it. And that gets shoved aside by the goalie. Saw it the whole way. Dahlberg gives chase down in the corner. There's Harris trying to help out as well. It's Harris and Dahlberg. Oh, Dahlberg skates into it. Harris had it on save. Harris still comes away with it. So Harris circles back, takes a look, throws it down low. Now Millis has got to go over and chase after it. The Bengals doing a nice job of reversing it so that the Elks are chasing. Puck comes all the way down on the zone. There's 12 beating Eggy. Oh, and it's on net, and Oren's going to cover it up. So the speed again is getting past RD. They've got to be careful there. Blaine's fast. They've proven that already in this period. Christian now in the face-off dot for the Elks. He wins that face-off, but that's Gustafson who can't control it, so Blaine's got it, and they're setting up another play in the Elk River zone. Puck comes right out to the front. It was in the circle. Miller makes a nice backhand pass to Gustafson. Gustafson tries to go around a Blaine player, but they do a nice back check and take it right away from Gus. They throw it across to number 9. 9 tries to play it right in the slot. He does, and Oren kicks it aside. Oren with a nice save. Gustafson tries to get it up to Miller, but can't. That gets thrown right back on net, and then Holmes comes away with it. Holmes circles around. Holmes backhands it up to Miller. Miller plays it up to Christian. Christian was gliding. He's got to drive his feet through that one. Then Gustafson plays it over to Miller. Miller now with a one-on-one. Miller makes a move, gets by this guy. Miller shoots, and the goalie saves it. Miller didn't have enough time to bury it up high. So Miller had to just try to go 5-hole, and the goalie did a nice job of closing it up. So Elk River with a good opportunity there to tie up the game. Now there's some neutral zone hockey, and Eggy comes away with it. 1:12 on the official game clock, so the clocks are pretty close. That's Maverick chasing after it. It comes down into the neutral zone, then right back into Blaine's zone. That's Jacobson giving chase. Oh, and there's there's a couple of Blaine players that collide at center ice, but it was an offsides. 58 seconds on the official game clock. Maverick in the face-off dot. He'll lose that face-off to Blaine. Blaine's going to throw it off the glass. That's Jackson who gets it up to Maverick. Maverick then throws it up to Peterson. Peterson gives chase into the corner. Peterson's got the puck. Peterson looks, backhands it. Nice backhand to Maverick, but he shoots, and he shoots it about 4 feet wide from the 5 feet out in the slot. Now Eggy throws it down the ice. I'd like to see Maverick have a little patience there. Just a little more patience. He had a little time. Oh, Drew loses his stick. He's going to go pick that up. He let go of it so it wouldn't be a hook. So good play by Jacobson. And the puck comes all the way down, and that is an ice. There's 20 seconds on the game clock, so I'm a little bit ahead here. 3-2 Blaine. Millis in the face-off dot for the Elks. And Millis will lose that face-off. Blaine will come away with it. And Blaine tries to get around Eggy. That's number 10 again. That's fast. Gets around Eggy for the second. Eggy does a nice recovery. It's down in the corner. It's below the goal line. Millis comes out. Millis comes away with a puck. Good job by Millis on the back check. Oh, Millis loses it. Now Eggy's going to have to chase after it again. There's 1 second, 0, and that should be the period. So, well, that was an interesting period. The Elks own the first half, and the Bengals own the second half, and unfortunately the Bengals got the better of the Elks. 3-2 after the first period. Woofda. So both coaches talking to their squads. This is a fast game. It's just going to get faster next year, folks. It doesn't slow down. As these kids get bigger and stronger, their speed increases rapidly. So, no surprises. Both teams are back and forth on the ice. The puck being played out of the zones extremely quickly. Elk River wins the face-off. They throw it down into the Blaine zone. That's Millis giving chase. Millis goes into the corner, but Blaine comes away with it. They backhand it out. That's Christian. No, that's Harris. Harris plays it over to Millis. Millis back to Harris. Harris right in front. Puts it on net, but the goalie makes the save. Nice save by the goalie. Then Dahlberg comes over. Dahlberg now battling. Then Harris battling as well. Oh, that was Millis. Millis blew a tire behind the net and gets back up. Here comes Blaine right back into Elk River zone. They were offsides. They came in so fast that the right wing was offsides, and they're smiling about it, so I guess they're used to it. I don't know. I wouldn't smile about an offsides. Had a good opportunity there. Christian comes in the face-off circle for the Elks, flanked by Miller and Gustafson. Christian's going to win it. And Eggy steps up to hold, and Gustafson's battling, and there's a scrum along the boards. Eventually the puck gets knocked down to Michael's stick. Michael below the goal line. That's Jackson. Jackson carries it up and gets pressured the whole way. Miller's got it now, so the Elks struggling to get it out of the zone. Finally they do. Miller gives chase. Blaine rides Miller off the puck, so they control below their own goal line. They reverse directions. They throw it up to the wing, but that's Miller who steps up, takes it away. Now Jackson's got it in the slot by himself. Jackson takes a look, he shoots, and the goalie makes the save. It was a blocker save. Or not a blocker, a pad save, excuse me. Now he's got it again. He shoots again. Here's the rebound. And it's sitting on the net, and I think it was Gustafson that got buried in the corner, so the refs are letting the rough stuff go. Elk River putting some pressure on the net. So the white line comes on for the Elks, minus Toft. Instead of Toft, it's Peterson. With Lerberg and Holmes on D. That puck's on net, but the goalie sees it the whole way and uses his stick to push it aside. Now there's 3 Elks back and 1 Bengal trying to drive, so the Elks knock that off the tape, and the Bengals play it right back into the Elk River zone. Lerberg gives chase. Lerberg just backhands it to Holmes. Holmes gets ridden off the puck. Holmes knocks it away. It comes up to Peterson. Oh, Peterson can't control. Now Holmes helps out. Holmes throws it up to Jacobson. Jacobson's got it now. Jacobson drives down the right-hand side. He did a little stick handling and then just throws it down in the corner. The Bengals appreciate that. They'll take the puck and come back up the other direction. Now they're going to play it through the neutral zone. Oh, nice pass. Now they've got a breakaway. They're going to shoot, and there's another goal. Oren goes down when he shouldn't have, and Blaine scores again. You got to pull him. So Blaine with 4 goals on 9 shots. And Elk River just making too many mistakes. Elk River's not playing bad hockey. It's just 1 or 2 mistakes here and there that are killing them. Puck's in the neutral zone. It gets played down, but it's an ice. So the face-off will come into Blaine's zone, the blue sweaters. Millis will be in the face-off circle for the Elks. He's flanked by Dahlberg and Harris. He wins that to Jackson. Jackson takes a look. Nice little move by Jackson. Jackson drives down low. Jackson goes around a guy. He's all the way below the goal line. Millis comes up and plays D for him. Oh, Jackson loses the puck along the boards. Well, Jackson held it just a little too long there before making it a pass. Then Dahlberg throws it down into the zone. Harris chases after it. Harris has that ridden off his tape. Now Blaine brings it right back into Elk River's zone. They shoot. Oren gloves that one, gloves it, and puts it away. So that stops the clock with 13:43 to go in the second. So Elk River's had a little bit of pressure here and there, but haven't cashed in on the opportunities like Blaine has. Blaine has scored almost all of their goals. In fact, they have scored every one of their goals going high, and Oren has gone low. It's almost like they scouted him. Christian plays it across to Miller. Miller tries to play it back to Christian, but it was behind him, so the puck gets turned over to Blaine. Blaine brings it right back into Elk River's zone. There's a shot on net. Oren sees that one, shoves that aside, throws it to Eggy. Oh, it gets played right out front, but Jackson had tied up his guy just long enough. So now Jackson comes away with the puck. He tries to throw it out of the zone, but the D is right there. They throw it in on net, and Oren uses his stick to push that aside. And you hear the loud bang of a puck going off a stick. Oh, there's Gustafson blocks one. Now Gustafson's got a breakaway. Gustafson goes down. Gustafson gets pressured. The goalie steps over and makes a nice save. .54 to go in the second period. So Gustafson had an opportunity there. And that's an example of what I was talking about. Blaine, when they had those chances, have scored. Elk River, when they've had those chances, have not. And that's been the difference so far. 4-2. Millis comes to the face-off circle for the Elks. That gets back to Holmes. Holmes has got it. Holmes shoots it right off a Blaine player. Lerberg tries to step up and hold and can't, and so it comes out of the zone. Holmes does a really good job riding his... Oh, he gets shoved down. That's a penalty. And Blaine's going to go back in the box. He's confused as to why he's going to the box after a cross-check. I think it's the same kid. 15 for Blaine. I think he's a Bantam that's secretly playing Pee Wee AA because he's confused as to why he's getting called on obvious checking penalties. Cross-checking penalties. Yeah, good point by Blonigan. The Elks really have to cash in on this one. This power play is important for Elks at this point in the game with 12:36 in the second. So Christian gets tied up in the dot. Gustafson comes and rescues him. Throws it up to Millis. Millis throws it to Jackson. Jackson with a really nice play to Millis. Millis back to Miller. Now Miller's got it. So it's just Miller and Millis. Miller's got it again. Miller shoots. It gets deflected right out front. There's another shot. Gustafson with 2 shots. Gustafson had 2 nice shots. Goalie just made a couple of nice saves. Miller takes a look. Miller shoots, and that goes off a pipe. Boy, they got horseshoes. Eggy throws it back into the zone. Or that was Jackson, throws it back into the zone. So now Gustafson comes away with it. Gustafson throws it up to Miller. Miller over to Millis. Millis looks, throws it to Miller. Miller back to Millis. Millis looking for a shot, shoots it low, and it goes wide. That was Christian who tried to deflect it, couldn't get his tape on it. So Miller comes away with it. Elk River with a good power play, throws it across to Jackson. Of course, it's only good if we score. He shoots, and that gets saved by the goalie. So it does come out of the zone. Millis retreats, throws it over to Miller. Miller looks, and he should have played it across to Christian, I think, on that one. Instead, he throws it down into the corner. Christian comes away with it. Christian throws it back to Miller. Nice little backhand. Miller gets pinched up along the boards. That could have been a penalty. Oh, Jackson dives at the player, and so Blaine has an opportunity here. Oh, Christian, you got to back check that guy. So Christian cuts a guy off behind the net. Boy, I thought they were going to throw it right out in front. And here comes Jackson down the left-hand side. Jackson gets cut off by 3 blue sweaters. Jackson does a good job of back checking. He gets the puck back himself. Jackson takes a look. He's going to throw it up to Millis. There, Millis tries to tap it to Harris. He gets it to him, but Harris gets pinched off. Oh, Harris has still got it. Harris drives on the right side. Harris shoots, and it's into the goalie. I thought he was going to go high. So Blaine's out of the box. That's their Bantam player, number 15. He comes out. He's the size of a Bantam player anyway. Harris is going to go to the face-off circle for the Elks, and he'll lose that face-off, and Blaine rings it around the kick plate. Lerberg steps up, tries to hold, can't. And it comes out of the zone and right to Blaine, and Blaine's got it. And Maverick tips it over to Eggy, and Eggy's got it. Eggy throws it up ice to Dahlberg. Dahlberg's got it now. Dahlberg is going to drive down the center of the ice. Dahlberg takes a look, shoots. Shot a high shot, and the Blaine goalie saw it the whole way and gloved it like a baseball catch. 10-10 remaining here in the second period. Looks like Maverick's in the face-off dot. He'll lose that to Blaine. Blaine will get pressured by Dahlberg and Harris. Harris doing some hard work down in the end boards. Then Dahlberg comes over and pinches his guy off. Lerberg tries to hold it, but he really couldn't commit, because if he did and the Blaine guy got by him, it would have been a breakaway. So the puck does end up in Blaine's zone again. Lerberg steps up, and there's a whole train wreck of Elks players, and it's an offsides on the Elks. I think that was Dahlberg, and no, it was Harris and Lerberg. They get knocked down. So Elk River can get one here, make it a 3-4 contest in the second. Could be a pretty exciting third. Millis gets tied up in the face-off circle. That was Jacobson who did a good job of getting it over to Lerberg. Lerberg plays it across to Egge. Egge plays it up to Jacobson. Jacobson drops it down in the corner. Elks will give chase. Peterson can't control. She'll come over, try to knock it off the tape. Millis comes away with it. So Millis takes a look. He's going to throw it up to Lerberg. Lerberg's got a look. He throws it in on net. It gets deflected right out front. There's a... Oh! Millis plays it off the pipe with a backhand. Lerberg tries to hold the zone and can't. It came out of the zone. Oh, man. Elk River had a chance there. So Lerberg had shot it. The puck was deflected. Millis backhanded, and it goes off the pipe. Lerberg holds the zone. He backhands it to Millis. Millis has it now. Millis has it deflected off his tape. It comes across. Egge's going to step up. He's going to take a look, and he's going to throw it high off the glass, and it goes up into the netting. Darn it. Boy, Elk River had a shot there. So Elk River's got to keep grinding here. Keep working away. Keep getting those opportunities, and one of them will end up in the back of the net. So that line will come off. The black line will come on or the red line will come on for Elk River. I'm colorblind. Christian loses the face-off to Blaine. Oh! Miller rides his guy hard into the boards. Jackson steps up to hold the zone. He backhands it to Gustafson. Gustafson now doing the work along the boards with Miller. Puck comes back to Jax. Jax skates across the blue line. He's got it on his tape. Oh, I thought he was going to drop it, but he didn't. He skates it down into the corner. Now he's going to... Oh, he takes a look at Holmes. They place it right out front. Nice little play by Jax. It was Gustafson who just couldn't get a shot off. Now Miller gets pinched in the corner. It's Miller and Gustafson over there. A couple of Blaine players. And the puck is stuck. Puck finally squirts loose. Blaine comes away with it. They're going to play it through center ice. Holmes is back for the Elks. So the Bengals just play it below the goal line, and Jackson comes over, and Blaine, it's caught in his skates. He didn't know where it was. Christian comes over to help. Joe knocks that off tape, then blocks it with his skates. And Gustafson's got it. It's just a ping pong puck. Oh, it's right up front. Oh, and they made a great move. Orrin had gone down, but they couldn't cash in. Lucky for Elk River there. It's still in Elk River zone. Joe gets pinched off the puck. Then Gustafson gets ridden off the puck. Blaine being rough. There's a battle going on in the corner with Christian and his guy. I tell you what, Elk River's not going to win that battle. We're smaller. Then Jackson gets challenged. He wins it to Miller. Miller tries to get it out of the zone. The Elks just can't get the puck out of the zone. Jackson, finally out of frustration, throws it out of the zone. Blaine almost held it. They bring it right back into the zone. He gets past Holmes. He skates into the corner. Jackson challenges him. Christian comes over to help. He throws it right out front, but Holmes had nicely tied up his guy, but they're going to bring it right to the D. Boy, Blaine just circling like sharks. They're really moving their feet right now. So Elk River's going to have to battle through this grind. Oh, Orrin, control it, buddy. It's down in the corner. And Jackson rode his guy up against the boards, and the ref goes, hey! So Orrin had gone down. I thought the puck was still loose. That was a dangerous situation for the Elks. 6:33 remaining here in the second period. Elk River's got to get this thing out of the zone and up the ice. Maverick in the face-off dot for the Elks. And Peterson comes away with the face-off. She's going to drive down the left-hand side, chips it off the board. She's going to race after it. Nice little chip to herself. And Blaine rides her off the puck. And there's another race by Maverick. Lerberg tries to step up and hold it. Lerberg did for a second, but the Elks can't race to it. They throw it across. Peterson steps up, intercepts that. But she throws it to a Blaine player. That's number 10. He's pretty good. He's going to take it down. Has that ridden off his tape by Lerberg. Now Lerberg's battling, and he throws it around to the other side. Jacobson chases after it. Jacobson knocks it up the ice and finally out of the zone. So the Bengals getting the better of the Elks here in the matchups, it seems to me. They're going to throw it down below the goal line, and Eggy's going to chase after it. Aggie whiffs on it, comes to Lerberg. Lerberg plays it up to Jacobson. Jacobson can't get around his player, so it gets thrown right back into the zone. Lerberg will chase it once again. Lerberg battles in the corner. Lerberg comes away with it. Lerberg below the goal line, throws it across to Eggy. Eggy's got it now on his tape. Eggy throws it out of the zone and right to center ice. Jacobson gives chase. And it's in the neutral zone. Lerberg goes through his skates, but Eggy comes over, helps out. Eggy backhands it up to Harris. Then it comes up to Maverick. Maverick now just throws it down the left-hand side, and that line's going to get off and change. Here comes Harris. Harris providing the forecheck. That gets thrown up to half ice. Nice on-the-tape pass along the boards. But Dahlberg does a good job of back-checking. Oh, Blaine skates by him. And Blaine still got it. They throw it right out front. And they never get a shot off. They had an opportunity. Elks chasing, Blaine controlling. It's right out front. Oren knocked it down, but didn't glove it, so there was a rebound opportunity. Now Millis has got it. Millis plays it through the neutral zone, and Millis plays it right to a Bengal. Now they're going to carry it right back into the zone with speed as they have. Holmes does a really good job of riding his guy off the tape. Holmes getting physical now, which is good. Millis comes over to help, but they play it right through Millis' skates. That's right out front, and Oren misplays it. Oh, it goes wide. Oofta. Now it's right out front, but Millis comes away with it. Oh, finally, Millis just throws it down after getting across the red line. The Elks will change, so the next group will come on. Hopefully we can get some opportunities. There's Harris providing some work on the forecheck. Then puck ends up coming right out to Christian, but that gets knocked off his tape. Then right back to Christian. Christian's got it. Christian drives down the right-hand side, and the defense steps up, takes that away from him. Now Miller takes a look. He's on the left-hand side. Miller drives, but they ride him off the puck. No time and space compared to previous games. Blaine's just too quick. Eggy throws it across to Lerberg. Lerberg chips it off the glass to Gustafson, but Gustafson loses that puck battle. So it's right back into the Elk River zone. Lerberg tries to drive his guy wide, but he beats him. Takes a shot. Oren pushes that aside. Now Lerberg's got it. Lerberg plays it up right to Gustafson's tape. Gustafson knocks out the boards. It's out of the zone. That's offsides. But the puck never came back into the zone. Looked like it was going to. Now Lerberg's got it. Lerberg plays it and retreats into our own zone. Now he turns around, throws it up to Christian, who then has that over to Gustafson. Now Christian's going to drive. Christian down the right-hand side. Christian takes a look, shoots. Oh, it's right off the goalie. Gustafson retreats. Lerberg winds up, takes a slapper, but it goes wide. And Eggy just tried to hold it. Oh, there's a race. Christian wipes out. It's a 2-on-1 situation for Blaine. Lerberg's back. Lerberg lays out. And Oren has a blocker save. Goes high over the net. Now Lerberg comes away with it. Lerberg chips it across to Miller, but Miller can't control. There's a scrum along the boards in the neutral zone. And there's an offsides, I believe. 2:14 remaining in the second period. Shots are even, but Elks are down on the scoreboard. 4-2. The Bengals, the speedy Bengals are taking it to them. The speedy physical Bengals. They play good hockey. Maverick in the face-off dot for the Elks. Loses that face-off. Bengals will come away with it. Bengals drive down into the Elk River zone. There's some nice stick work. He throws it right on the tape of another Bengal, and that shot gets tipped in. So nobody picked up the Bengal in front of the net. They scored on the Elks. It's knocked in, and that's 5-2 Bengals. Huh? Did we? Derek said we might have scored on our own net there, so nothing going the Elk River direction at this point in the contest. Elk River's playing hard, just not getting the bounces or the breaks. And give it to the Bengals, they're fast. There's a big pile up behind the net. Millis gives chase. Millis with a nice little move. Millis in front. Millis shoots. The goalie makes a save. Then Holmes winds up. He takes a shot, and the goalie sees that the whole way. Blocks it with his stick. Puck comes up to Jackson. Jackson looks, makes a couple of moves, drives down the left side. Nice little nifty little backhand pass to Harris, but Harris is challenged right away. And now Dahlberg's got it. Dahlberg throws it across to Jackson. Ooh, Jackson almost lost the handle, but he gets it back. Jackson backhands it down below the goal line. Harris will step up. He'll come away with it. Oh, he can't control it, though, and gets beyond his tape, but he does a nice job back-checking. Finally, the puck comes out of the zone to Jackson. Jackson takes a look, and he's going to use his feet to just drive it back into the zone. Dahlberg's giving chase. Dahlberg does a nice job of creating a turnover. Dahlberg throws it on net. It just goes off the pipe and wide. Egge steps up. Egge's going to throw it down into the corner, and the Elks are exhausted. This line's got to come off for a change. Dahlberg finally says, give me a breather. And then the Bengals throw it out of the zone for an ice so that they can get a change. So 38 seconds remaining in the period. I realize I'm a little fast. Derek pointed out that the Elk River eyes we're doing a lot of puck watching, are staring at the ice, and we don't know situational awareness, what's going on around us. So, Christian, that's what happens when the game speeds up, too. Is you start doing that. You start puck watching, and you got to realize where everybody else is and what's going on around you. So it comes out to Egge. Egge throws it and gets knocked just wide. Bengals come away with it. Boy, there's a nice play. A couple of the Blaine players are really skilled. So Lerberg's got it now. Lerberg makes a nice move. Lerberg passes it. Oh, it's just ahead of Christian Point. Led him by about 2 feet. Christian was flying to the net. Well, anyway, Gustafson's got it. He throws it back up to Egge. Egge shoots it right into a Blaine player. I'd like to see him make a move there and not just throw it into his skates. Gosh. I'm going to wind down the time. That's the end of the period. There's my fan club walking by. Yeah. Blaine doing a good job of passing. You'll notice a lot of their passes are tape to tape to tape all the way up the rink. That's something Elk River's been working on. We're just not quite at their level yet. So we go into the third period down by 3 goals. It's going to be a tall mountain to climb for Elk River. Not impossible. Stranger things have happened in the world. So the Elks are wounded, but they're not out. Millis is going to come to the face-off dot. Lerberg gets replaced by Jackson. Millis is going to win it back to Jackson. Jackson plays it up to Dahlberg. Millis gives chase down in the corner. Millis pins his guy up against the boards. Elk River moving their feet well. But so is Blaine. Egge steps up, pinches off his guy, but there's another Blaine guy. Oh, he gets past Dahlberg. He comes across right out front, and Oren's got it. Oh, there's a blow-up in front of the net. I think that's Egge. Now there's all kinds of pushing after the play. I think that's Peterson or Jackson. They're going to take them both. Oh, that was Egge. So Egge didn't like that. Oh, it's on 15 again. That's his third penalty. Yeah, you should say something. That's the third penalty on 15 in this game, I think. I'm not 100% sure. But usually it's 3 and out. I'm not sure the rules on that. But anyway, so both those guys go to the box. We're going to stay 5-on-5 here. Face-off is in the Elk River zone. Jackson comes away with it. Jackson is going to carry it up ice, up the left-hand side. Throws it over to Maverick. Maverick chips it up the boards, but Blaine will win that race. Another nice pass, tape to tape. Then he makes a little move. Then he backhands it across, but Lerberg steps up and interrupts that play. Lerberg goes down in a tumble along the boards. There's Dahlberg comes and takes his guy out. Doesn't do it on purpose, I don't think, but either way, it was effective. Then Lerberg comes away with it. Lerberg looks, throws it up to, it just gets past Harris's stick. Now Gustafson's going to give chase. Gustafson wipes out, and that's ice. Oops. Okay. The clock got goofed up here. Dang it. I'll try to fix that. I obviously hit the wrong button. All right, well, I'll try to have the clock catch up. So, puck's in the corner. Lerberg knocks that off Blaine's stick. Miller throws it back to Lerberg, but Lerberg was already going the other direction. Lerberg rings it around the kick plate, comes back up to Blaine. Blaine throws it back down the corner to Lerberg. Lerberg's got it below the goal line, tries to chip it up to Gustafson. Gustafson battles with his guy along the boards. Finally, Christian comes away with it, but Christian loses it right to Jackson. Jackson's got it. He circles back by the goalie. Brings it up ice through the neutral zone. He's just going to carry it down. And Christian does a good job of holding the zone. It gets knocked down again. So someone must have told Jackson to carry the puck into the zone. He's done it several times tonight, effectively. The puck gets thrown right out front. Christian had a flyby opportunity. Comes out to Holmes. Holmes is going to shoot it. That gets deflected. 3-goal game right now. Pace is slowed down a little bit. Lerberg holds the zone, throws it down into the corner. Now Miller's got it. Miller gets squeezed off, and he goes down in a heap of potatoes along the boards, and that gets thrown out of play. Oops, I'm just going to let the clock run, see if I can catch up. It's 14:44 remaining in the third. Interesting enough, shots are even, but 5-2 is the score. So Elk River trying to pressure in the zone, but they can't hold it, so Blaine will bring it back up through the neutral zone. We'll throw it over to Holmes. Holmes plays it across to Maverick. Holmes then chips it up to past Dahlberg. Dahlberg's going to chase after it. He gets challenged. They both fall down. Then Harris comes over. I should say they kind of bumped each other down. There's just a battle going on along the boards. Harris comes away with it. Harris has got it. He gets contested, and then finally Blaine comes away with it. Just there's no time and space in this game. I mean, if you're if you need time and space, you're not going to get it in this one. So Millis is going to bring it across the red line. Now he brings it across the blue line. That gets knocked off his tape. Good D. Millis throws it right out front. Nobody home for the Elks. Harrison skated wide. Now Jackson playing defense. And Jackson. Oh, boy, they didn't call a trip. Jackson could have got called for a trip there. All right, Harris plays it up to Miller. Miller has a shot, but Miller gets that ridden off his tape. Again, no time and space. Miller's got it again. You're not going to be able to stick handle today. So now Gustafson's got it. He's trying to stick handle. He takes a shot. That goes high and wide. Miller comes over in the corner. Miller gets challenged. Miller has this stick knocked right out of his hands. Jacobson provides battle, but the bigger, stronger one comes away with it. He's going to bring her down, and then Jackson tries to take body. He skates right past Lerberg, gets a shot on net. Orn makes the save. Lerberg got caught puck watching instead of taking body. Lerberg ends up with it, throws it across off the boards. Number 4 will come away with it for the blue team. The Bengals will throw it right back into the zone to Lerberg, and that's an offsides on the Bengals. I'm going to keep running the clock. Hopefully they'll match up here eventually. 12:43 remaining in the third. Elk River's got to make those tape-to-tape passes. Stop skating with it, trying to make individual moves. Ain't going to work against a team that's fast. Blaine comes away with the face-off. They're going to throw it through the neutral zone and skate it with speed into the Elk River zone. They shoot. Oren sticks that aside. Now Christian's got it below the goal line. Christian brings it up to Miller, and Miller chips it across, but it's way ahead of Christian. So the Bengals come away with it. They're going to bring it through the neutral zone, and they're driving down the right-hand side. Jackson pinches this guy into the boards. Lerberg in front of the net, battling with this guy along with Dahlberg. Finally, Miller comes away with it. Miller throws it across to Dahlberg. Dahlberg tries to chip it ahead to himself. It works. Dahlberg's on the right-hand side. Dahlberg's already got one goal today. Throws it to Lerberg. Lerberg throws it right up front, but it's to a Bengal. 14 had stepped up and took it right away. So I'd like to see Lerberg use his feet there and make a move and get past somebody and create time and space and an opportunity, but instead he throws it out front for a turnover. Jeez, there's some battling going on. Dahlberg and the Blaine player, they get rough along the boards. Now Millis driving, but he gets ridden off the puck. Millis still got it. Millis on the left-hand side. Millis takes a look, shoots. It's off the goalie. It's sitting right up front, and the Blaine players are there, but no Elk River players there. And finally a whistle. So Elk River didn't go after it. That's the second time. I don't think Elk River knew where it was. That's the second time in 2 games that the puck was loose, no whistle, and Elk River didn't go after the puck. There's just a bunch of kids standing around wondering where the puck is. They would have seen it. They could have jammed it in. So another opportunity missed by your Elk River Elks. So Holmes steps up. He holds the zone. Harris now comes away with it. Harris circles to the slot. Throws over to Millis. He whiffs on it. Throws it to Eggy. Eggy's got it now. Eggy throws it to Dahlberg below the goal line. Dahlberg nicely plays it up to Eggy. Eggy's got it. Eggy shoots. Oh, there's a shot on net, and the goalie makes a nice save. If Elk River's going to beat this kid, they're going to have to go high. He's a good goalie down low. Now Harris brings it back up, throws it up to Millis. Millis now drives down the left-hand side. Millis challenge. Millis still got it, spins around, tries to throw it up front. The puck's right up front. There's Harris. Could have been there maybe, but the Bengals come away with it, and they throw it up out of the zone. The Bengals play it across the red line, through the neutral zone, into the Elk River zone. That's Jackson. He challenges his guy. Jackson's not going to be intimidated by physical play. So Jackson's going to carry it. They come across center ice. Jackson still got it. Jackson drives down the middle. Jackson lost off his tape. Looked good up until then. Lerberg holds his own. Lerberg throws it in. It's just to the side of the net, and it was bouncing, so the Bengal goalie decided to scoop it. So Maverick comes to face off. He wins it over to Peterson. Peterson throws it down low. Jacobson gives chase in the corner. Gets past Lerberg. And Jackson's going to chase it down. Jackson's got pressure. He's got a guy on him. Wrong way, Jackson. Oh, good job by Jackson. He reverses the opposite direction. Turns around. He's going to pass it to Jacobson, but Jacobson wasn't looking, so he's going to have to skate it up. Peterson backhands it, but it's to a Blaine player. Now Maverick's got it. Maverick throws it back into the zone. But the Bengals end up with on their tape. Nice job by Eggy, who steps up, but Jacobson had stayed in the zone a second too long, and that's an offside. Yeah, this kind of game, you got to move the puck. Too much stick handling here. Christian in the face-off dot. Christian ties up his guy, wins the face-off nicely. Now Eggy's got it. Eggy drives down the left-hand side, backhands it into the zone. Miller's got to give chase on that. Miller does a nice job of reading the play. It goes off his body. Miller falls down, but it comes out to Gustafson. Gustafson gets challenged out front. Now Blaine brings it through the neutral zone. 2-on-1 situation. Holmes is the only player back. They misplay the pass. They bring it out top. Great job by the D to hold. D to D. Miller gives chase on the right side. There's a shot that goes right out front. Oren covers up the puck, and the Elks do a little pushing and shoving right down in front. 8:53 remaining in the third. Elk River needs one. Oh, there's a shot there right off the face-off. Seen that too much. There's another shot. Oh, it goes up and over the net. And the official blows it dead. So the puck got deflected up over Oren, and it just sat on top of the net for a second. That was a dangerous situation. But again, it was a face-off that we lost. Didn't tie anybody up, and a shot right off the face-off. We've seen that several times this season where Elk River doesn't tie up their guy off the face-off, and that can come back to bite you if you lose it. Millis did a good job of winning that one. Millis comes away with it. Now Dahlberg's got it. Dahlberg chips it off the boards to himself. He's going to chase it down. He ties up his guy along the boards. Oh, good job by Dahlberg. Tried to throw it out front, but the Elk River player got tied up. This is a well-coached Blaine team. They're always there in front of the net. Here comes Harris down the right-hand side. Harris is going to drive. Harris puts it on net and loses an edge. Flies into the boards. And the Elks turn it over. Lerberg holds it. Lerberg throws it in on net, but the goalie saves it. So the Elks were a split second slow on the rebound opportunity there. Well, it seems like forever ago that Elk River put the puck in the back of the net. Scored 2 in the first. Nothing in the second. So far, nothing in the third. Blaine shoots. That gets deflected. I think that was off Oren's blocker. Lerberg provides challenge below the goal line. And Dahlberg flips the puck up. Can't get it out of the zone. Comes right on a Blaine stick. Now Eggie's got it. Eggie takes a look. You can tell legs are getting tired on both sides. Throws it over to Harris. The game has slowed down considerably. Harris just throws it in so the Elks can get a change. That's nice. Letting the clock run down to 7:24 on the official game clock. Maverick now in the face-off dot for the Elks. Maverick gets tied up. He wins the face-off. Jackson comes away with it. Jackson skating it up. He's going to take it himself. He looks like he was going to shoot, but he's got the puck. He throws it right up front. Oh, and the Elks just couldn't get their tape on it. There's a shot. That goes off Oren. Oh, there was a rebound opportunity. They tried to knock it out of midair. That would have been cool, even though I didn't want to see it go in. That shot goes off Jackson. Peterson comes away with it. Peterson can't control. That gets knocked right off her tape. Comes right out to the Blaine. They shoot. Boy, they got a hard shot from the blue line. That's below the goal line now. They look. The D is going to... Boy, the D is good. They're going to hold. They throw it off the boards. They're going to circle back. They take a look. Peterson collects the puck, throws it across to Jacobson. Jacobson's just going to throw it down, but it is on net. So Elks are going to have to hustle. New group comes out for the Elks. 6 minutes now remaining in the contest. Good job by Miller on the back check. Holmes has got it now. Holmes below the goal line. He's going to reverse direction, throw it across to Eggie. Eggie's got it now. Eggie throws it across to... tried to get it to Christian, but there was a bad pass or Christian just missed it. Eggie now grabs it below the goal line again. Boy, it's in Elk River zone a lot here in the third period. Now Holmes has got it. Holmes throws it up to Miller. Miller chips it up to Christian. Christian can't control it. Comes right back into Elk River zone. Oh, he gets by 2 players. He shoots on Oren. There's 1 save, 2 saves. Oren played much better here in the third. Now Gustafson's got it. Gustafson throws it up, but it gets past Christian again. Miller knocks it off the Bengal tape. Holmes collects the puck below the goal line. Holmes throws it off the glass. It gets out of the zone. Elks will give chase. That's Millis. He's going to win that race. Throws it across to Miller, who's wide open. Miller shoots, and the goalie was right there. He cut off the angle. Blaine got excited about that one. So Elk River with another opportunity. Millis made a great pass to Miller. Miller spun around, shot it. The Blaine goalie was right there to make the save. Millis in the face-off dot now for Elks. He loses that face-off, so Blaine will take it below the goal line. They throw it around the rink and get it out of the zone. Oh, it's just past Lerberg. Millis back-checking, saved Lerberg's bacon on that one. Lerberg had pinched, and they got around him. Now 14's going to step up, but Jackson did a nice job of knocking that off the tape. Nice passing here by Blaine. Tape-to-tape type stuff. Nice little 3-footer right there. 14's going to take a look. He tries to throw it to 15 out front. Jackson had challenged him. 15 throws this up. Now it's behind the goal line. There's a shot. It's still sitting behind the Oren. 2 saves already. Elks finally clear it. That gets thrown across. Oh, Lerberg deflects it. It was headed right for the slot. There's another shot that goes wide. And this is just a shooting gallery on Oren right now. So far, they haven't been able to make it count, but it's just a matter of time if they keep shooting like this. Lerberg tries to get it out of the zone, can't. Lerberg blocks that shot. Millis throws it up. Oh, and Harris knocks it the wrong direction. So now Millis is going to give chase. Now they're battling. They go into the corner, and there's a lot of rough stuff happening all over the ice. Harris finally throws it out of the zone. Blaine touches up, and there's a penalty. I think 15 is going to the box again. I'm not sure if it's 15 or not. It is. He's going back to the box. It's his 4th penalty. At what point do you get kicked out of the game, you know? Oh, he punches the glass on the way into the box, and he screams at the official. How do you not get kicked out after screaming at the ref? Are you kidding me? If Elk River did that, I guarantee you it would be a call from D10. Unreal. Unbelievable. Just noticed I didn't stop the clock. 3:36 here in the third. These officials are younger. No older official would have taken that. Yeah, so someone else has to serve the penalty. 15 has been ejected. Blaine's acting like they don't know what happened. Look at this. So 9 will serve the penalty for 15. Keep your eye on 15. See what he does.
He's got to go to the locker room. He's out of the game.
Yeah, he's being sent to the locker room. That was the kid that I said that looked like a Bantam and plays like a Bantam. So Christian now loses the puck in the corner. Gustafson swings over, throws it up to Lerberg. Lerberg plays it across to Miller. Miller back to Lerberg. Lerberg takes a look, throws it back to Miller. Miller's going to take a look. He's going to play it to Gustafson. Gustafson spins. Gustafson still has it along the side of the net. He circles back, throws it back up to Miller. Miller's now going to play it. Miller down in the corner. He plays up to Lerberg. Lerberg, take that shot. Collie. Throws it to Eggy. Eggy throws it to Miller, who tips it out of the zone. So nobody wanted to shoot for Elk River, apparently, because they just played it on the perimeter one too many times. So the Elks will change. 2:59 here in the third. Maverick's got it. Maverick backhands it into the zone. Dahlberg challenges his guy in the corner and throws it up past Harris. Millis backhands it back into the zone. That's to Dahlberg. Dahlberg's got it. He spins around, throws it back up to Millis. Nice pass. Millis throws it over to Harris. There's another nice pass. There's a shot. That goes off the crossbar. That's the story of the night right there. The Elks hit the crossbar, and Blaine hits the back of the net. Now Millis can't get his blade on it, so it gets flubbed right out front. Maverick was about 3 feet in front and threw it about 3 feet wide. Now Millis is going to chase it down. Oh, it takes a weird hop. Millis has got it back on his tape. He throws it up to Harris all the way up on the red line. Harris spins around, throws it down low, so the Elks can go to work on the forecheck. Elks gliding and not driving their legs You got to keep driving towards the puck. You can't glide. Not at this level. And Oren in frustration throws it all the way back down the other end of the ice. 1:53 remaining in the third period here. Looks like Blainer's going to hold on in this one. Elk River has not scored since I think it was the 5th minute of the first period. It's the last time Elk River put it in the net. Since then, Blaine's goalie has shut down Elk River. Shots are almost even, 25-26. All right, here's a redo on the face-off. Gets played back to Lerberg. Lerberg looks, throws it down low. Gustafson had it for a second, but Elk River couldn't do much with it. That gets thrown into the Elk River zone. Lerberg will give chase, and there is a whistle. So there's some tired legs out here. This has been a fast, physical game. Blaine's a bigger team. They like to impose their will. You can see what they do to teams, especially if the officials let them play like these have. Oren banging his stick, letting his team know that the guy's coming out of the box. Lerberg plays it to Miller. Miller drives, shoots. Oh, and the goalie makes a save. Miller gets pinched behind the boards. Miller plays it up. Blaine player catches it. Then he tries to kick it. When it comes to Gustafson, Miller's got it again. Miller circles back. Miller throws it up to Lerberg. Lerberg on the blue line. Lerberg throws it back to Miller. Miller's got it now. Miller's challenged. Oh, he gets pinched along the boards. That's boarding. And that is a penalty on Blaine, and they're going to go right back into the box. Too bad this didn't happen earlier. 1:07 remaining in the third period here. Let's see if Elk River can put one up here. It'd be nice to get a goal. Oh boy. All right, Elk River's got it. They throw it down low. That's Jacobson. Jacobson gets ridden off the puck, and Blaine will throw it out of the zone, and Lerberg will give chase. That's nice. Ooh, sorry about that. So Elk River loses that face-off. The puck gets sent along the boards. Holmes does a nice job stepping up, pinching, holding, but there's not a single Elk down there below the goal line. That's baffling. On a power play, there's got to be someone down there chasing the puck below the goal line. So Holmes, there's a race to the puck. Holmes does a nice job, wins that race. Grabs it on his knees. Peterson tries to throw it up to Maverick, but Maverick wasn't looking. Lerberg plays it to the center of ice. Peterson picks up the loose puck. Peterson's going to throw it in on net from downtown Elk River. And Blaine will give chase. Then Jackson finally skates in, comes in, drives, throws it out front, and then Jackson's got it back on his tape. Jackson wheels and shoots and misses the puck. Now Jackson's got it back on his tape. Jackson shoots, but that's the end of the game. And Blaine beats Elk River 5-2. Knew this one would be tough. Blaine, big, physical, fast, and skilled. Elk River stuck with them for a while. But at the end of the day, Blaine made more saves, more opportunities, more passes, and beat the Elks. So the teams will shake hands. Special shout out to Al and Danny Lerberg, who are here from Prescott, Arizona, watching the game in person. Well, this was an interesting one. We got to see 15 get ejected. After 4 or 5 penalties, Blonigan said that he'll have to sit his next game. He was a very big, hormonal 13 or 14-year-old, that's for sure. Well, thanks for joining us. The next game will be against Andover. That'll be the last regular season game for Elk River before we go into districts. Blaine coach over talking to the officials. Not sure what that's about. Maybe finding out how long 15 will be out. Every call they made on him was legit. Yeah, they were not cheesy penalties on him. He earned every single one of those. So Elk River falls to Blaine here. I don't think that'll hurt us in the standings. It will not.
That's locked.
Okay. So that doesn't hurt Elk River much in the standings, but I think we have a good idea of what level of hockey we're going to have to step up to if we want to get beyond districts. Or beyond regions, excuse me. All right, well, thanks for joining us. Have a great evening.